Hey everyone, Roger here. I just wanted to make this video, send out a message to anyone that's, going through some sort of depression or anxiety. Um, I left a post about 2 days ago about the topic, about me going through the same thing. And I was reading through the comments, and a lot of the messages that were left, really hit me, because I knew that there were so many millions of people out there that are suffering just as I had. And and it's definitely not the best place to be. I've been there, I've seen it, I've felt it, I know what it's like. So if you are one of those people, or if you know someone that is actually going through that, there is definitely hope. There is definitely a light to be seen. I didn't see it when I was going through it. It was black, basically. Like every day I would wake up and I just didn't want to go through the rest of the day. I just wanted to either, you know, sleep in bed all day, but it was hard for me to do because with my anxiety, I couldn't sleep. So, that's when I had to start taking the medication. But, or you don't, or you just want to say, that's it. I can't take life anymore, And for me, when I woke up, I was like, God, just take me, because I don't see a future ahead of me, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of you that's going through depression or anxiety is going through the same thing, where you just don't want to do anything. And one of the main reasons why we feel that way is because, first of all, there's a lot of negative thoughts running in your head. Second of all, you're not really physically active. So what happens is your mind is going to start to wander, and that allows all the negative thoughts to just pour into your mind, and then you start losing control of it because you don't have a target of what thought to focus on, and then you start believing everything your mind tells you, and that's when the worst part comes, because you can't handle, it's too overwhelming, there's too many negative thoughts, and basically you don't want to think about it anymore, so you just kind of shut it off, and you just want to sleep. You don't want to even continue the day because there's nothing there to motivate you to do anything about changing your life. So what I learned personally was, I was tired of feeling this way. I saw my kids, they were doing their own thing, but deep inside I was like, I need to be here for my family. I need to, spend that time to help raise my children, but I can't do it because what am I doing? I'm lying down on this couch, crying all day, yelling at the top of my lungs, and I'm scaring them. So, I made the decision, to get up, and push myself to want to become better, to heal myself, so that, everyone that surrounds me can feel that love that I can give back to them, because if you don't have that love within yourself, then it's going to affect the people that are, going to be close to you, So I chose to focus on one particular thing, because I was tired of listening to my mind telling me, your life sucks, you're not worth it, hate yourself more, sleep in bed, don't do anything about your life. I was listening to that all day long, and I said, that's enough. I need to stand up for myself, and I got to fight for my life to make it better. So I challenged myself. And my basement, over the 2 years that I was actually lying down on the couch doing nothing, it was a mess, because everybody was just shoving downstairs in the basement, and you basically, when you walk down the stairs, you couldn't even get through it. So I started myself in this little corner, and I worked my way out of it. I went through every single box, I threw away as much as I could that I didn't think that was necessary to keep. And that trained me to really focus on one particular thing. And that allowed me to not think about all the negative thoughts, you know. And it took me 3 weeks to do 36, I think it was like 36 garbage bag fulls. But every single day I woke up and I had a purpose. I had a purpose to accomplish something. And when you're going through depression or some sort of anxiety, the first thing you wake up is like, oh my gosh, my day is going to be horrible. I'm never, like, this is what I thought too, like, I'm never going to have happiness again. How am I going to find it? And you just want like a miracle to happen where it's like you wake up and you just want to be healed. But it's not going to happen that way. It's going to take a lot of hard work, to get yourself back up to the top of the mountain. When you're going through a dark time, you're going to find yourself at the lowest point. And in order to get, back up there, you're going to have to take those little steps. And every single day, it's not going to seem like, you're getting anywhere. But as long as you're trying every single day, even if it's a small little thing, eventually you're going to get there. Like 2 years ago, how you see me today, I was completely different. I was like, I would consider myself a monster. I'd look into the mirror and I'd stare at myself and I'd say, oh my gosh, I hate you, you're worthless. And I'd be yelling and swearing at myself. And, I didn't take care of myself. I lost like 25 pounds during that time. I wasn't eating, I wasn't showering. I wasn't being physically active, and all those have to be changed. Take a step every single day to change something, to better yourself, so that you can, eventually, get to the point, where I am now. Fortunately, I did all what I had to do to get to where I am today, but you can do it too. So if you're waking up in the morning and you're thinking that there's no life after this, there is definitely life. There is definitely happiness. There's definitely joy. And you have to keep your faith, keep your hope, never lose hope. Okay, I almost did, but I was able to hang on, and and I worked really, really hard to get to where I am. And I know that if I can do it, millions of people can do it too. Always look for that light, and maybe you need to talk to more people that can inspire you or something, because I remember people were telling me, like, just think positive, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. You're going to be fine. But the thing is, coming from someone that hasn't gone through depression or anxiety, they don't know how you actually feel, right? Because it's something that you actually have to experience. And then when you can relate to someone through a conversation who's actually gone through it, it will actually be easier because they understand you. So if you need to speak out to someone that has gone through it or something, message me anytime. I'm available to respond. It might take me a while to respond to you, but please leave a message, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. There is so much more to life than sadness, and I hope this message can give you that hope to hang in there, to work on yourself, to be a better version of yourself, so that you can find your happiness and light again. Take care, and I look forward to hearing your messages if you want to speak with me. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.